Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel. My name is Victoria. This is Radiant Moon Tarot. Today we are pulling a timeless reading for you, timeless messages, and these are from the Archangels for you. See what angels are working with you the most right now and what messages that they may have for you. With this being a timeless reading, there is no time limit on this. Whenever this reading is meant to find you, it will. And once you do see this reading, the energies are activated for about 4 to 6 weeks, okay, after you see it. So let's get right into it here, Taurus, and let's see who is working with you the most, what messages that they have to give to you. So we do have Archangel Jophiel there and also Metatron. So Jophiel is here encouraging you to find forgiveness. We quite often do hold on to resentment and anger, things from that people have done to us in our present, but also in our past as well. Forgiveness is a fickle little energy. Sometimes we think that, especially if someone's done you really, really wrong, okay, it's hard to find that forgiveness. It's hard to get ourselves to that point, right? Because, really quite often what people say is, I can't forgive this person. They did this, they did this. When we find forgiveness, what we quite often forget is that this actually has to do with us. It doesn't have to do with anyone else. It is so that we can find our inner peace, that we can restore the balance and harmony in our life, and we can release and we can let go and we can move forward. We don't want to carry excess energy from our past. Will we forget things that we've experienced? Probably not. Okay, but when we release the energy, it gives us freedom. So if you're having trouble releasing or finding forgiveness in some area of your life, call on Archangel Jophiel for that extra helping hand. We have to remember as well with forgiveness that as humans, we have a wonderful propensity to blame ourselves. Okay. Yes, there may have been things that you have done that you're not necessarily proud of. There may be things that have happened in your world and you have shouldered the blame for those things. Okay. So not only when we talk about forgiveness is it really releasing, giving yourself, empowering yourself to release someone else's issues or energies, those cords, those ties, so that you can move forward. But this is also forgiving yourself, okay? To release the blame. We're human. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and we are bound to make mistakes. Okay, it may have been part of a soul contract that you signed coming into this human experience. Okay, and it is not easy being human. We don't have a manual, we don't have a handbook. Okay, we don't have this, guidebook. Okay, and so we are bound to make mistakes, but the thing is, we learn from them. Okay, and if there's something that you regret or something that you beat yourself up for, oh, God forbid, if you absorb the blame for something that someone else has done, Jophiel is here to help you to lighten your load, to forgive yourself, okay, and to see your way forward, all right? It can be a major block for some people. We also have Metatron, of course, working with you as well, bringing you in some divine intelligence. Metatron, of course, is our supernatural teacher. And so here with the divine intelligence, this is really bringing you in the energy. There's a delivery of a message. There's some information. Okay, there's a revelation that is available to you. All right, and it could possibly be a lesson in life, learning to forgive, learning to release, learning to let go. It is a huge lesson that we all quite often experience multiple times through our human experience here. But Metatron is really showing that there is something here that you are learning, that you are teaching, okay, or that you are being taught. Okay, you might actually also yourself have some gifts and some skills and some wisdom and some experience that you can bestow onto others. You may have the gift of teaching other people, but you are a source for all things supernatural right now, all sorts of messages and information and, revelations, shall we say, from the beyond. So this is a great time for you to expand your spiritual self, to research, to learn new things, expand your horizons, expand your mind, not just necessarily in your spiritual world, your spiritual self, but also in your human experience here as well. Okay. You are like a little sponge here, Taurus. Okay. So Spirit's trying to send you that information or show you that there is something that you may want to change or something that you may want to enhance your skills. Okay. Whether this is in your human experience, your human world, or something that is a little bit more esoteric for you. All right, but divine intelligence. So call on Metatron there, okay, your supernatural teacher, and also Joe Feel here, who is actually liberating you from something that is keeping you stuck or holding you back. So we have the King of Ariel, we have the Chariot, Queen of Raphael, beautiful, and we've got the Four of Ariel. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. The King of Ariel is the King of Pentacles energy, okay, bringing you a leadership kind of energy. You're at the top of your game. Okay, this is, you're have a lot of life experience, okay, and you're very successful and accomplished. So make sure that you give yourself the credit for everything that you have accomplished in your world, whether you are exactly where you want to be or not. This also gives you that confidence boost that you may need to take the lead, to learn new skills, okay, to expand and broaden your horizons a little bit, okay. This does bring you in some wisdom there with that Metatron energy. So be open and be willing to kind of learn new things or to explore your options or to even ask for advice, because this can represent that there may be a person around you who you may need to seek their counsel. You might need to seek some bits of advice. Okay, perhaps something to do with your spiritual self, something to expand your book of knowledge. Okay, but this can also just be some advice in your day-to-day world as well, with your money, your finances, your home, those kind of things. All right, this is also that energy here where when you put your mind to something, you can accomplish and achieve your goals. With this forgiveness energy that's right here, we do have the Queen of Raphael, which is the Queen of Cups energy, bringing you in some healing, but also bringing you in and honing you in on your connection with your higher self and the divine there as well. All right. There may have been a relationship here, the King of Ariel, the Queen of Raphael. Okay, there may have been some love and some romance here, possibly in the past. Okay, and the Chariot here, there may have been something that it may have just been something that you were meant to experience in your life. Now, this could be a current relationship here that has maybe kind of gone a little bit sideways. Okay, and it could just be that there's maybe some external influences that are in the way. Okay, or maybe in order to move forward with your relationship, there's something that you've got to clear the air on. There's something that you need to understand about your person or about where they've come from. Okay, their wants, their needs, they may not always be on the same page as you. Okay, and sometimes we can find the balance in between with the Chariot energy, right? We move forward when things are in alignment. Okay, the Chariot is about moving forward. It actually is Archangel Metatron on this particular card there. Okay, so Metatron is working with you, okay, to give you a deeper level of understanding about something so that you can find a compromise, or you can find balance, or you can get things in alignment for yourself so that you can make the right moves forward, okay, that your destiny is unfolding. Okay, but you are overcoming some obstacle or some challenge that you may have along the way. Okay, so you might need to be a little bit more open to some experience there, okay, or you may need to embrace some forgiveness, okay, and this moves you forward. All right. So whether it's a relationship in your current situation or whether it's something from the past, forgiveness, okay, will lead you forward. And remember, we do beat ourselves up for things that have not gone the way that we anticipated. And it really is because there's, the Chariot is an energy of destiny. Okay. And, we have certain contracts, we have certain things that we're meant to experience or overcome or clear out when we come into this human form. And sometimes the path is very difficult, very challenging, very much an uphill battle. Okay, there may be parts of your life that are really good, and then others, it's like, why can't I get this together? Okay, because it's something that's part of your destiny, something that you are meant to experience. Okay, and but with all of this positive energy in here, okay, you have the ability to overcome, to move forward. It's a life experience that enhances your inner wisdom, okay, and helps you move forward. All right, so so don't be afraid to, well, I won't say don't be afraid to, because we always have to face our fears, okay? But I think here that your archangels here are really trying to empower you to make the right moves, to leave the past behind, to move forward with confidence, with clarity, with a sense of purpose, okay, to be open to new experiences or open to someone else's point of view. All right, there may be actually some people around you, with the King of Ariel and the Queen of Raphael. Perhaps there's some people around you that can help you out a little bit, or perhaps that they are like-minded souls that you can partner up with, and you can all learn something from each other. Okay, but we do have the Four of Ariel here as well, and this is the Four of Pentacles energy. Okay, so when we do have that, okay, there's always a couple little messages with that. Okay, sometimes we are a little bit closed off. Okay, that's the kind of the miser of the tarot, right? Sometimes we're a little bit too protective of ourselves, okay, or we kind of withdraw and go within a little bit. But really, the Four of Pentacles energy, the Four of Ariel, is about having a good, strong, solid foundation, feeling safe and secure. And sometimes for us to regain some stability in our world, sometimes we do need to overcome a challenge. We need to let something go, right? Sometimes we also need to be open to new experiences or someone else's point of view, okay? Because there's some, again, wisdom or some knowledge that is to be gained there. So the Four of Ariel energy, there may be something that you need to hold on to, but at the same time, something that you need to be willing to receive. So, you could certainly have some core values, some wants, some needs and desires that maybe you are not compromising on, but at the same time, someone else may have those. So this a little bit of a compromise may be required for you in some area. All right, but this is really one where Spirit's encouraging you to invest in yourself, to be open to new ideas, new experiences. Okay, you've got a good starting off point, you've got a good foundation, and it's time for you to take off, to move forward, to release any doubts, any worries, anything that has been holding you back. We've got the Three of Raphael, we've got the World, the Knight of Michael, and we have the Seven of Gabriel there as well. Couldn't help but look at the bottom of the deck there. We've got the Sun. The Sun gives you the energy that you need to remain positive, to move forward, to enjoy life to its fullest, whether you are where you want to be or not. This is an underlying energy there that, when we embrace positivity and when we look to the future, we can really accomplish whatever it is that we want. The Sun brings growth, personal growth, positive experiences, okay, and even a negative experience. When we harness the power of the Sun, the happiest energy in the entire deck, okay, when we see things a little bit differently, we see things how they could be, or we find the solutions to problems instead of focusing on the problem. We look past, we look forward, okay, life becomes a little bit easier. Okay, the Sun brings about abundance and success and happiness and joy and all these wonderful things in our world. Okay, so all of this is here. Spirit really wants you ultimately just to be happy. Okay, and so, the Three of Raphael here, we've got the World coming out here as well. Okay, you may have had an experience in the past where, yes, something very positive, very happy did come to an end. Okay, but you can also have this energy here where you are really embracing the future. You're looking forward, right? The world is the completion of a cycle. Okay, you've gone as far as you can go. It's a happy ending. We're moving forward, onwards and upwards. So if you just have an experience, if you just have a relationship, okay, it doesn't have to be romantic either. It could be a friendship, a business partnership, especially with that King of Ariel there. Okay, perhaps you're looking for a job that you can actually really sink your teeth into. Maybe you're looking for a career change. Okay, or your commitment level to something in your world is, is being contemplated. Whatever it happens to be, okay, you got some huge amount of positivity that's here. So again, this forgiveness energy, it could just be forgive, forget, let go, move forward with that Knight of Michael. Okay, perhaps there's some communication issues that are there. Okay, or perhaps it's just being one of those energies where maybe you've just been stuck in a rut a little bit. Okay, and when we express our wants, our needs, our desires, okay, that gets the ball rolling there as well. All right, but ultimately here with that world energy, there is a completion of a cycle. Okay, so some of you are letting something go with love, with light. Okay, especially with this Three of Raphael. Okay, letting something go with this positive energy, self-empowerment there, and then you're moving forward. Okay, it's like onwards and upwards, you are going there. Okay, I think there is some personal growth coming in here as well. All right, and of course, we do have Metatron there helping us along the way realize maybe there's a deeper realization that's coming in here for you about why something has transpired or why something's going on in your world right now. And and really that your archangels here are really saying that, what, don't worry, keep on moving forward. Okay, because you have a lot of positive things that are blossoming, that are blooming in your life. Okay, you may need to take a creative approach. You might need to approach something from a different angle. You might need to keep an open mind. You might need to even ask some questions there as well. Okay, or take answers, or take action, excuse me. Okay, the Three of Raphael is one of positivity. It's also a social card. So there may be people around you, and we do have supportive people that are around you here as well. So there may be people that can help you out and help you maybe make the right choices for yourself. Maybe just someone to bounce some ideas off of. You're probably not going to ask someone for permission to do something, okay? But there is happiness and joy, and whether you are moving onwards and upwards with this world energy here, or whether you're leaving something behind and starting something new and just finding that healing and that forgiveness, okay? The world energy here is one of success. Okay, also one of abundance. All right, so certainly giving you some insights and some growth in your world. Okay, but the Knight of Michael that's there, that's the Knight of Swords energy. So there's certainly maybe something here as well where you need to take some sort of action. Okay, or you need to embrace some change, right, to move forward. Right, this Knight is moving that direction. Okay, we always move forward in this direction. Okay, so moving onwards and upwards really is the order of the day for you. Okay, and this World card here with that Metatron energy, okay, there's certainly maybe some sort of information or insight that is coming in from you. Pay attention to your social circle. Okay, sometimes we get messages. Sometimes spirit works in funny little interesting ways, and sometimes a person can actually act as an oracle, and sometimes through what someone else says, they don't even know what they're really saying, right? It might just be in the course of a normal conversation, but there may be something there in your social circle where someone may say something that, boom, all of a sudden something clicks into place for you. So so just keep an ear open. Okay, you just never know what someone may say. Okay, but the super positive energy that is coming in for you here. So I think there's some exciting things opening up for you, some doors opening up for you. But ultimately, I think you're gaining some self-confidence. We do have the Seven of Gabriel here also, and this shows that you are stronger than you really think. You can overcome anything that life throws at you. Will you have ups and downs in those periods where you're just like, oh man, I just can't do this anymore? Of course, we do have that wonderful human experience, right? But ultimately, Spirit's really trying to give you that confidence boost with that Seven of Gabriel to stand up for yourself, stand up for what's right, stand up for what you believe in. Okay, if someone is trying to steal your thunder, steal your wind, take your core values away, there's boundaries that you may need to put up. Okay, but boundaries are healthy, and if someone's really on the same page as you, okay, in like in a current situation, if someone's really respectful of you, and then they will accept and respect your boundaries. All right, but you may also be putting up boundaries and standing loud and tall and proud, okay, to face your adversaries, to let go of your past, to make some change, to do new things, to try new things, to expand your horizon. Okay, whatever it is that you put your mind to with that Seven of Gabriel, that Seven of Wands energy, okay, the world really is your oyster. Okay, you can really overcome, you can really persevere. You are in a position of strength and confidence there. Okay, claim your personal power. Okay, don't let anyone take your thunder. Okay, don't let anyone steal the rug out from underneath you. Okay, and sometimes people may mistake your kindness for weakness, and that's certainly not what is happening here. So remember to stand in your personal power, but in a positive way, right? We can put up boundaries, we can express ourselves, our wants, our needs, our desires, our fears, okay, in a very positive way. All right, but I think ultimately their Spirit's really trying to empower you. Okay, so I think trying to get your mojo back. All right, so let's get a couple last messages here for you and see what the last messages are from your guardian angels. There we go. I'll get two of those for you. And your first one here, we have guilt. Look at that. You do not need another's approval to feel worthy of love. Regardless of what you've done or what you think you failed to do from your soul's perspective, there's neither right nor wrong. Every experience in life is here to help you expand your awareness of love so that you may embrace ever greater spheres of wisdom. You've done nothing wrong. Okay. And your final message, we have conflict. Feelings which you have suppressed for a very long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. You are torn between what you think is the right thing to do and what your heart wants. And this is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart. Do what you would love, not what you think you should. Okay? There you go. I'm going to leave that there for you. I hope there was something here that resonated with you. Please hit like on this video if there was, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my readings as well. I thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.